Thank you all for joining. I know this was a bit last minute, but we're very excited to be here today with you all and talk through what's happening right now because there's a lot going on. So I'll start off. My name's Corinne Travis. I have been in the influencer and affiliate industry for close to 12, 15 years now. I've worked at various different platforms, and I've also been a part of a platform shutdown. So if anyone here is joining us from Collective Voice, I fully understand what you are going through. And I'll start off by saying that it really sucks. And we apologize that you're in this instance. Platform shutdowns can be very disruptive, can affect the links that you've created and shared, the income you've relied on, reporting that you need to run your business. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're feeling like you don't really know what to do next because there's so many things that are on your mind to do next, you're in the right place. And we are going to really, these next 30 minutes, just give you a stable path forward. So we're going to walk through the three main things to prioritize right now. We'll share a migration transition checklist that you can screenshot and use. We're going to highlight why we believe BrandCycle is positioned to be your next platform of choice. And we're going to talk through the best practices, tips, tools, features to use to really maximize using BrandCycle. And of course, we'll have time for Q&A as well. So when a platform announces that it is winding down and shutting its doors, there are three things you need to do first. Number one is protect your earnings and reporting. You probably have years or lots of reports on your earnings, on your link reporting history, on what's the content that has performed well, commission rates, your EPCs, your conversions for specific brands. If you have all of this data, definitely download it, and you want to save that reporting. The other thing that's very important is to prevent any broken or lost links. So this means that you need to identify the content that will be most impacted if your links stop working. And then from there, you need to choose a stable platform and begin migrating. The earlier you start, the better. I don't remember the exact date that Collective Voice announced it will be completely done, but you don't want to wait until the end. I'll say this right now because this is at least what happens to me when I get overwhelmed. You don't need to tackle everything right now, but you do need to start. So for this next slide here, feel free to take a screenshot. We're laying out the specific actions that you want to take on Collective Voice, and then the actions you want to take on BrandCycle. So the first thing on Collective Voice, like I said, download and save reporting and any payout information. And the reporting that you want to look at, any link or product specific report. So what are the products? What are the links that really perform well for you? And where are those links associated? So are they in a blog post? Are they in a newsletter? Are they in a highlight on your Instagram? Or is there a Facebook post that you have pinned that just continues to perform well? Write that down. Write it down however you like to take notes, make sure you have that written down. Then the next step is kind of what I had just said. So we're taking inventory of the top performing links and content and any additional spaces that you might have Collective Voice links. So your link in bio, again, highlights that are Instagram highlights that are continuing to drive traffic. If you have recently published content, if you have any ManyChat posts that are linked, if you have gift guides or Mother's Day articles that you repurpose every single year, just make a list of all the things that you want to update. On BrandCycle, what you're going to do if you are not currently on BrandCycle, create a BrandCycle account. I have a QR code later in the presentation. You can just take a screenshot. But if you are currently with BrandCycle, you can log in with your current credentials. If for some reason you forget your password, it's been a while, you can just go through the reset password flow. You can download the BrandCycle Chrome extension or the mobile app. So if you prefer creating links and just working on mobile, we have a mobile app. If you like to create links and just do everything on desktop, you'll definitely want the Chrome extension. Both of those allow you to create a link in one click, which is something we set out to do. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to create and share links. The next thing that's important is making sure that you're creating clean links. So for example, if you are saving all of your collective voice links and they all have collective voice tracking in there, and then you use that link to create a BrandCycle link, we can't guarantee it'll track. So if your collective voice link is a link to a bauble bar necklace, you want to go back to that product, strip that tracking, and create a new one using the BrandCycle tools. In order to, one thing that we have heard is that collective voice is no longer updating any of their commission rates in the platform. So if you have questions on commission rates, you want to see what BrandCycle is offering, this is readily available on each brand's page. So you can see here this screenshot of Kohl's. Going into the brands tab, you can find the brands that you're interested in. And then right below in the green box, you'll see what the cookie length is and you'll see your earnings. Your earnings is your commission rate. We do not take a portion of this. What you see here for Kohl's 20% is 20%. This is what you will earn. Below that, if there's any type of exclusions, if there's any type of specific things around categories, that will also be listed. So as you can see here for Kohl's, anything on clearance or anything that is Nike is 3%, but everything else is 20%. So yes, you can check any brand pages for any up-to-date commission rates. You'll also see live and upcoming deals. And again, anything that's very specific to them about exclusions or earnings rules. And then, as we have said, update any high impact content first. So the content that's going to be driving traffic in the next couple days even, and then work backwards. That Mother's Day post can be one of the last ones you update, but if it's something that you rely on every single year, you want to make sure you have it written down as an article, as a post to update. So why BrandCycle? We've talked about there's other platforms around. Why BrandCycle? This is what a lot of our creators have to say, and this is why we believe why we're all here supporting the BrandCycle mission for you all. We have access to hundreds, thousands of brands. So this includes retailers like a Nordstrom, a Walmart, Kohl's, Target, but it also includes smaller brands. I mentioned Bauble Bar before. We have several other independent brands, Away Bags, Rothy's, different for an ultra larger, but those smaller beauty brands, U Beauty, Nike, Under Armour. There's a lot of smaller, or I should say independent brands as well. Access to customer support. So everyone here has access to a person. Now, if you are a top tier creator, that means you have access to a person to really talk to whenever you might need them. That's Kim Jackson. She's been here for a long time, and becoming a premium creator means you have access to her. But if you are not a premium creator, you have access to me. You have access to Samantha, Sam, and emailing support@brandcycle.com gives you access to one of us, and we are able to hop on calls. We can help anyone with any type of onboarding questions or onboarding support, or just general support questions that you might have. Also on BrandCycle, you have multiple opportunities to earn. So in addition to just commission rates, we have bonuses. So these are platform-led bonuses. We also have brand-led bonuses. Those are more like our challenges, and I'll talk a little bit about that in, I think, the next slide. There's also flat fee campaigns. We'll also have different moments and different incentives that we're creating all the time. So a few weeks ago, we launched $24 guaranteed in 24 hours. So when you join BrandCycle, if you create your first links and share your first links on BrandCycle within 24 hours, we guarantee you'll earn $24 because we're bonusing you $24. The payout threshold on BrandCycle is 20. So that means in your first day, you've already met that. And then if you go on to earn in your next 7 days, we're going to bonus you another 25. So within your first week, you're basically guaranteed $49. The other piece here is earning transparency. So it's very important to us that you know what you are earning. So the commission rates are laid out very clearly. There's no up to language. You don't have to do any backwards reverse math to figure out what your commission rate was or what you're earning or what you need to be doing more of. We have a robust data set, so multiple reports where you can see and know what's earning for you to just improve on what you're sharing and improve on what you're earning. And then that one-click link creation. It's really important to us, and we know it's very important to you, that you're able to create links and share them easily and quickly, because time is money. And so with all of our link creation tools throughout the platform, you'll see different modals to create links and tap to create links throughout. So if you are on BrandCycle, or again, if you're new to BrandCycle, here's what we really, with all the things going on, here's really where to focus, and here's where you'll make a lot of money. So we are constantly running monthly challenges. These are brand led. I think we just wrapped up an Under Armour one. In November, we did one with Woot. And starting in 2 weeks on December 29th, we are running a New Year challenge. The brands opted in right now. We have Brooks running, Kohl's, and Lululemon, and expect to add a few more. And what this means is during the time of the 29th to the 12th, any earnings on Brooks, Kohl's, and Lululemon will help earn bonuses. So if you just want to Brooks, if you just want to promote Lululemon, or if you promote all three, the earnings will be totaled up from the participating brands, and you'll earn a performance bonus based on the commissions that you've earned. In addition to that, we have our monthly performance bonuses. So these are full platform wide. So all the brands that are on BrandCycle are participating in this. And this means that you pay out your commissions earned. Again, you hit specific tiers and you earn bonuses on that. You have the ability to earn up to $60K additional each month. The screenshot all the way to the right, the monthly performance, monthly levels, you can see the payout, that's commission, and then the bonus tiers. This is offered every single month. So now if in between December 29th and January 12th, you are focused on sharing Brooks, sharing Kohl's, sharing Lululemon, not only earning commissions there, but you're earning bonuses from the New Year New bonus, earning any monthly performance bonuses on that as well. So those earnings count towards both to really let you earn anywhere from like 3 times to 4 times the amount of what you would have earned. Q1 campaigns that we locked in, budget secured, Lowe's, Under Armour, HSN, QVC, Kohl's. So these are your like traditional paid campaigns. I'm sharing these guys organically so that you can just see some traffic, start to see some sales. And as we go to cast campaigns, if you're selling well for them already, our campaign team, Jessica and Taylor, are looking at the data. They're casting the creators that are performing well. You're driving sales. There's a good chance you could get casted January, February, March campaigns. Some of the tools we really push for people to use. We have our Cycle Creators Facebook group. I like to say the Facebook group eats first. This means that when we get notified about a deal happening, when we see that something's trending, when we get notified that a commission boost is happening, it goes into the Facebook group. This is a real-time, like live feed of what's so joining there, checking, you'll be the first to know about the deals, products, and commission boosts. All this information is relayed via email. It's also all available in the platform, but the Facebook group organizes it. Then we have our page. This page is a question of what's working well for all the other creators. Basically, it is the products that are selling well across BrandCycle. And the awesome part about this is when you see this, if you're like, there's an Under Armour happening, you see 10 of these products, 10 under trending. Okay, this is what's really well. You can go into Under Armour and pick what you want to share, but you have 10 right here that you know are selling well. You can just create a link and share. Very, very easy. And then I know Collective Voice has or had Tap to Shop as their collections or storefront. We have a similar capability. Our tool is called Collections. The picture here of the woman in the jacket with the red sweater is an example of what a collection can look like. So really, this is a multi-link post, a way to curate links by theme and share one link your shoppers can and community actually purchase from multiple products. So I know we've moved fast through this. To summarize everything, really the next steps, if you're not on BrandCycle, We invite you to join. You can scan this QR code here and it should pop up a sign up page. You'll fill that out and then our team will be reviewing, will approve, and you're in. The next thing, if you haven't done this already, can't stress it enough, make sure you download and review any reports. Even if you're like, I never really look at that report. If it's available to you on Collective Voice, download it so you have it and can access it later. Because once they're closed, it's closed and you cannot access reporting. Make a list of that top performing content in any of the spaces that need updated links. Go back and forth, reference it, cross it off. Once one is done, move on to the next. Create new links using BrandCycle and then continue to one by one update content. I will send an email out to everyone on this call with all of these things. So you don't have to necessarily take a screenshot, but you can. I'll also send links. So I'll send you a link to opt into the December monthly bonus. We have 2 weeks left, but honestly, you only need to drive or earn $100 in commissions to then start earning bonuses. So if you're going to be sharing and you're going to be earning in these next 2 weeks, it's a no-brainer to opt in. The sales are not over yet. Join the Facebook group. Again, this is where you're going to hear about the top sales, the trending deals, to really kind of like cut through the noise. There's so much going on. What should I be focused on? And then look out for our New Year, New You challenge starting the 29th. This is where Brooks, Lululemon, and Kohl's are all participating. We should have a few more as well so that, again, any commissions earned from the brands count towards bonuses. I will stop sharing my so that folks can ask some questions. And if there's any in the chat, we can address those as well. If you have any questions tomorrow throughout your time on BrandCycle, you can email us at support@brandcycle.com. Definitely follow us on Instagram at BrandCycle. And then, of course, again, join the Facebook group. What questions have we seen?
Have not yet, but someone did
Okay.
our earning transparency, which is obviously something we really pride ourselves in. So excited to see that it's something that our creators like.
Yes. Oh, and thank you you put the link to get started and the link for the Facebook group. So perfect. No, Sarah, non-commissionable sales don't contribute to bonuses. It's anything that's commissionable. So we're basing it off your commissions earned.
Everyone, this is Kim. This news came as a surprise to everyone on Friday. I was traveling to North Carolina for a wedding and saw my phone blowing up when I landed. But as we continue to get information, we're going to try to share everything as best we can in real time and be as transparent as possible. So bear with us, but this is definitely not the last you'll be hearing from us on this. We are here to support you, and we will be sharing information as well on how to make this as easy and seamless and painless as possible. So we appreciate everyone being here today, of course, but I think this is going to be a conversation we continue to have over the next couple days and the next couple weeks for sure. So just wanted to
Yes.
add that.
Thank you. Yeah, and with that, we're also working on additional opportunities for folks. So there will be more to share. Oh, yes. So Lisa, the other thing I was going to mention is, so I'm going to send an email to everybody with links and resources. With that, I'll include a link. You can jump on a call with me or Sam, have questions about your own personal account, about your own personal strategy. We will share links to set up calls with us. There's more questions if you think of something later. If you start playing around in BrandCycle and have questions, you know where to find us. And thank you all. Appreciate it. Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thanks, Rick. Thank you, Lisa. Of course. Okay. Bye, friends. Bye, all.